you to Mpumalanga on standby for President Cyril Ramaphosa.
Sabona mengameli unjani kodwa? Besicela minute, President. Just a minute. Just a minute, Mr. President. Please, Mr. President, just a minute. Mr. President, thank you very much. You have addressed the delegates. You say they need...
I love these guys, so let's not push them away.
Yeah. I'm so small. They say, Mr. President, very briefly...
Sorry, it's your fault. Your parents' fault.
You say the delegates need to reflect on electing leaders that are charged,
yes,
but the resolution of the ANC is there. What is there to reflect on? Because you just implement the resolution.
No, the delegates acted in the way that they did, and as I said, renewal is a process. It's not a one-day event, and we all need to go through the process of embracing and fully taking in what the implications of what true renewal is all about. Now we are on a wonderful journey of self-correction, renewal, and as I said and dared them on doing, I said, reflect on what has happened here, and the NEC is also going to discuss this matter. So leave it there. This process is on the go. It's moving ahead very, very nicely. The renewal has been well embraced within the ANC. So give it time, and we are rebuilding, reconstructing the African National Congress. So watch this space as we move on. Thank you very much.
There's just one question from the SABC. Yes. When it comes to Operation Tutula, do you endorse Operation Tutula and the operations of Nhlanhla? And lastly, on the issues of the public protector, she's raised 2 new cases and investigating you for 2 other matters. What's your view?
Well, the public protector has to do her work, and I will do my work. So each one of us, we have our tasks and jobs to do, and we must do our work as best as we can. So that's all I can say on that. And on the issue of Dudula, I have expressed my view on the issue of Dudula. The concerns that we have is that we've got a vigilante force-like organization taking action against illegal action against people who they are targeting. And these things often get out of hand. They always mutate into wanton violence against other people. And we've always said, let's act within the parameters of the law. Let us act within the framework of the law. And if we are unhappy about anything that is not being done at state level, let us have it addressed. So we cannot support a vigilante type of move against a group of people, and particularly targeting them as foreign nationals, because what we are doing then is just to divide our people on the African continent. And of course, people who are here illegally have to be dealt with within the framework of the law. We have laws in this country, and that's how we must deal with all those infractions. Thank you very much.
See you at Tegwini, Mr. President. The president of the ANC, Cyril Ramaphosa, basically speaking on a number of issues, but you know, the president of the ANC saying the delegates of the ANC, they would need to reflect on a number of issues that are facing the party, particularly the issue of step aside. The provincial treasurer of the ANC in Mpumalanga, Mandla Msibi, has been elected, charged. He is innocent until proven otherwise. It's an issue that will continue to plague the ANC moving forward with other regional and provincial conferences, as the president of the ANC, Cyril Ramaphosa, is leaving this 13th provincial elective conference of the ANC in Mpumalanga.
Yeah. Well, Mpumalanga, a number of issues coming up there, of course, in the conversations with the president. These doorstops, always an opportunity for us as journalists to ask questions on a number of other issues as well. The president non-committal, though, around the issue of the public protector and what is to happen next.
Indeed, he says the public protector needs to do her job. I will do my job. We all know that, the two of them, they've got issues that they're dealing with. But the president really trying to be diplomatic and avoiding a question. Of course, well, not avoiding a question, rather not going at length in terms of answering there. He wouldn't want to be thrown into a public spect with the public protector. But we all know that they disagree, and the public protector is of the view that the process that has been undertaken by the president should not proceed. On the other side, the president is saying, well, I'm doing my job, let her do her job. And on the other side, the president was quizzed about Operation Dudula. And the president saying, well, the way things are happening in South Africa are not correct when it comes to what he calls vigilante groups, as we see some delegates and members of the ANC singing and dancing after this conference here. You will see, as you can see, those ladies over there in high spirits. The president saying those who are in the country illegally, they need to be processed within the parameters of the law. They need to be treated in a manner that does not signal that they are treated illegally. So saying Operation Dudula, he has raised these concerns about the group itself. So those are some of the issues that he responded to. I must tell you that we wanted to ask him more questions, but his security detail was not giving in. We are lucky that we were able to get what we got.
Absolutely. And Supermandla, that's where I want to end on a lighter note. He had to say, I love these guys, let's not push them away, referring to you as journalists. But I heard someone there saying, I'm small, Mr. President, in structure. And he said, your parents are to blame for that?
Indeed, that was our industry colleague Samgele, because we were trying to get through and they were pushing all of us. And he was very jovial towards that, but his security detail was not taking it. In fact, according to them, we were not going to get that opportunity. But President Ramaphosa, it depends on the mood. Sometimes he avoids journalists, and he doesn't want to give these doorstops, but he doesn't have a choice. We will continue to put these questions to him.
All right, thank you for that, Supermandla. And my goodness, have I had my own run-ins with some of these officials, particularly the security detail. When they want to block you out of the way, they will absolutely achieve their intention. It's good to see that it ended well for our colleagues out in eMalahleni. This is Today on eNCA.